I'll never forget the moment my world shattered. It was a Tuesday night, the kind of quiet evening where you're supposed to feel safe, curled up with a cup of tea, the kids asleep upstairs. But there I was, standing in our kitchen, staring at my husband's phone like it was a ticking bomb. One text message. Just one. And it changed everything. Let me take you back. My name's Anna. Not that it matters much now, but it's who I am, or was. I'm 34, a mom of two, living in a cozy house in Manchester, married to James for 10 years. 10 years of laughter, arguments, late-night talks, and promises we swore we'd never break. James was God. He was my rock. The kind of guy who'd fix the leaky sink without complaining, who'd dance with me in the living room to cheesy 80s songs, who'd kiss my forehead when I was falling apart. I loved him. I trusted him. Completely. Maybe that was my first mistake. That night, James was working late. Again. He'd been doing that a lot lately, but I didn't think much of it. He was a lawyer. Always chasing deadlines. Always stressed. I was used to it. His phone was on the counter, buzzing with a notification. I wasn't snooping, I swear. I just glanced at it, thinking it might be work. But the name on the screen wasn't a client. It was Emma. And the message? Miss you already. Last night was incredible. My stomach dropped. I felt like someone had punched me. Like the air had been sucked out of the room. My hands were shaking as I picked up the phone. I didn't want to unlock it. I didn't want to know, but I had to. His passcode was our anniversary. Ironic, right? I typed it in, my fingers fumbling, my heart pounding so loud I thought I'd wake the kids. And there it was. Messages, dozens of them, flirty texts, heart emojis, plans to meet up. Photos, not of me, of her. Emma. Woman I'd never heard of, smiling at my husband like she owned him. I stood there, frozen, reading every word. They'd been meeting for months, hotels, restaurants, even our favorite cafe down the street. He told her things he hadn't told me in years. How he felt trapped, how he needed more. More than me, more than our kids, more than the life we built together. I felt sick. Betrayed doesn't even cover it. It was like someone had taken a knife and carved out everything I thought I knew. I didn't cry. Not then. I was too angry, too shocked. I put the phone down exactly where it was and sat at the kitchen table until he got home. 3 hours. 3 hours of replaying every moment of our marriage, wondering when I stopped being enough. When he walked in, all smiles, asking how my day was, I wanted to scream. I wanted to throw that phone at him, but I didn't. I smiled back. I said, fine. And I started planning. The next few weeks were torture. I didn't confront him. Not yet. I needed proof, not just for me, but for everyone who'd ever believed in us. I started paying attention. His late nights, his meetings, the way he'd hide his phone when I walked into the room. I installed an app to back up his messages. Don't judge me. I had to know. Every text, every call, I saved it all. And God, it hurt. Reading how he called her babe, how he laughed about sneaking around, how he said he'd figure out what to do about me. Figure me out? Like I was a problem to solve. I wasn't sleeping. I'd lie next to him at night, listening to him breathe, wondering who he was anymore. I'd look at our kids, Lily, 6, and Max, 4, and my heart would break. They deserved better. I deserved better. But I wasn't going to let him walk away clean. Not after this. Our 10th anniversary was coming up. James wanted a big party, said we should celebrate us. I almost laughed when he suggested it. Celebrate what? His lies? But I agreed. I planned it all. Caterers, decorations, a venue in the city. I invited our families, our friends, even his coworkers. And I worked on something else too. A little surprise. The night of the party, I was a wreck inside, but I played my part. I wore a red dress, his favorite color, smiled for photos, laughed at his jokes. Everyone kept saying how perfect we were, how lucky we were. I wanted to vomit. James gave a speech all about love and commitment, and I swear I could feel my blood boiling. But I waited. I had to. After dinner, I stood up, glass in hand, and said I had something special to share. The room went quiet. I'd set up a projector, told everyone it was a slideshow of our memories. I clicked play, and there we were, our wedding day, our first house, Lily's birth, Max's first steps. People were smiling, tearing up. Then the screen changed. A screenshot. Emma's text. Can't wait to see you tonight. Another. She'll never find out. A photo of them together, his arm around her. The room froze. You could hear a pin drop. James's face went white, like he'd seen a ghost. I didn't look at him. I kept my eyes on the crowd, watching their shock, their whispers. Then I spoke, my voice steady though I was shaking inside. 10 years ago, I promised to love and trust this man. Tonight, I'm breaking that promise, because he broke it first. People gasped. His mom started crying. His best friend looked like he wanted to disappear. James tried to grab my arm, muttering something about explaining, but I pulled away. "Explain what?" I said, loud enough for everyone to hear. "How you lied to me, to our kids, to everyone here." I walked out, head high, leaving him to face the mess he'd made. That wasn't the worst part, though. Here's the first twist. Emma wasn't just some random woman. I found out later, through a mutual friend who couldn't keep quiet, that she was his coworker. Not just any coworker, his boss's wife. Yeah. He wasn't just cheating on me, he was risking his entire career. When the truth came out, his firm suspended him. No promotion, no corner office, just whispers and sideways glances. I moved out with the kids, got a small place across town. I thought that was it, that I'd won somehow. But life's never that simple, is it? A month later, I got a call from Emma. I almost didn't answer, but curiosity got the better of me. She was crying, begging to meet. Against my better judgment, I agreed. We sat in a cafe, and she spilled everything. She said James had lied to her too, told her we were separated, that I was fine with it. She showed me texts from him, promising to leave me for her. She looked as broken as I'd felt. That's when the second twist hit me. I wasn't the only one he'd betrayed. Emma had believed him, just like I had. She'd lost her marriage, her reputation, everything. And for what? A man who couldn't tell the truth to save his life. We sat there, two strangers who'd been hurt by the same person, and for a moment, I didn't hate her. I pitied her. I'm not gonna lie and say I'm okay now. Some days I wake up and feel like I'm drowning. I miss the man I thought James was. I miss the life I thought we had. But then I look at my kids, and I know I did the right thing. I showed them their mom is strong, that she won't let lies win. I'm rebuilding, piece by piece. Therapy helps. Friends help. Time? Well, I'm still waiting on that one. James? He's alone now. Emma's gone. I'm gone. His career's a mess. Part of me feels sorry for him. But then I remember that text, that knife in my heart, and I stop. He made his choices. I made mine. What about you? Have you ever had to face a truth that broke you? How do you pick up the pieces when the person you loved most tears your world apart? I don't have all the answers. But I'm here, still standing, still fighting, and maybe that's enough for now.